we have a story along with the gameplay, and a live reaction from someone who might get their channel restarted again. What's your channel again? AJ?
Yes. Yes, it is.
So, whoever watches this to the very end, go subscribe to AJ, everybody.
Thank you.
You like show that channel some love. Like we need to get this man back on track because that man's channel was dying so long before it started. Anyway, the story time is two girls each other over somebody at my middle school, which
Fun.
yeah, fun at first. Cause it was just light playing around at first, and then it went to full-on arguments, texts, and actual full-on fight. So we're gonna call the now. You guys may know the person as I say their name because they actually voice acted for one of my series that I did, Deltarune. They voice acted Lancer. Yes. Yes.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they voice acted Lancer for me. Anyway. It sucks knowing I actually had them on my channel, so anyone can literally go find the dump. If you want to go find the person, their channel is Cammy Benson, I believe. Anyway.
Yeah.
So Lee and Salem, they had a crush on the same person, but Salem was already dating the person at the time. Now, Ava respects relationships, but to her, this wasn't a relationship. This was a war. Now, why I say it was war?
But I got something to take care of, sure. Just you left.
Like,
yeah.
I don't get it.
Just
like,
me.
Like apparently
Ain't no one gonna save you.
Apparently it was so bad to the point where she was just like,
we gotta be close. Your fools are worse.
Like, it was so bad to the point where it was like, haha, I'm gonna split you guys up because I can. Like, no joke, that's what she said.
Wow.
And the problem was, I always envied this person because I had a crush on her. Or Cammy, for people who know, if you know, you know. And it was ridiculous, because, like, I liked Cammy, and it seemed like somebody else was trying to date this person. They didn't even like them. Like, they didn't even like Lee at all.
You better not disappoint me, feller. You fool! I'm here for you.
Like, for some reason, like, just somehow, some way,
I'm just here for Micah Bell.
like, it made no sense to me at the time. But then, you know, I'm older and I realize, like,
Come out here.
people can like other people that aren't you. But it was just stupid of why, like, of what happened to. So, what ended up happening, right, was, first it was like, you know, Lee and Salem were hanging out. And then Lee happened, because they happened to get on the topic of crushes. Like celebrity crushes, actual crushes, stuff like that. And then Lee was, like, they were sitting there drinking their tea or whatever, and she's like, yeah, well, I like, let's call this person Jester. Jester was such an asshole to anyone that was in the vicinity. Let me tell you why. I tried to date Jester at one point, because I liked Jester at one point. That was 7th grade year. I liked Jester. How the fuck are you gonna kiss me, take off on it, and then say, I don't like you? How the fuck? What? Huh? Anyway. Heart being broke so many times. Anyway. So, basically, we was like, well, I like Jester. And Salem looked at her with the stare of 1,000 suns. And AJ, if you want to know what I'm talking about, remember that Poe picture I sent you? That face. Just that face.
Oh, okay.
What is that? Heart been broke so many times. Anyway. It's just, yeah, same. Anyway. Basically, Salem was like, huh, that's funny, because Jester's my boyfriend. And then, you know, Lee was like, huh, that is funny. Because, me and him have been talking for a while, and he said he was single. Oh, like, I found out, let me tell you, when I found out about this, I said, oh, shit. Because I was getting both sides at the same time. Like, yeah. Oh, I was being texted by both sides, and I was scared. Like, because I was like, why am I in this? Why am I in this? And not only that, right? What ended up happening the next day might shock some of you. Won't shock AJ though, because he's here for most of my story times.
Yeah, very fun. Very.
So, when I tell you, when they got to school and Jester was cuddling up with Salem, Lee was so pissed. Lee literally grabbed Salem by the hair, I believe. I'm gonna say that I don't remember certain parts of this because middle school was like a blur for me. Like, I hated that place so much. I have so many stories there that I barely remember. So I'm trying to fill in the gaps as I remember. But it started from an argument to a full-on almost fight. And why I say almost?
Micah, if you're here, come out.
Like, I don't get it.
Hello, Scarface. Did you miss me?
Not much.
Been a few years. How's that, whore of yours?
She's good. Didn't reckon I should waste my time killing you. But I felt different.
So it seems. Well, maybe after all this is over, I'll go pay her a call. And the boy.
Whatever you say.
So the thing that I know,
I got more men coming, John.
like, the thing that I remember that seems kind of sad.
Try that again, won't you? I'll make you rich. Real rich.
Like, the thing that I hate the most,
I got all the money from Blackwater.
the thing that I hate the most about that school
Most of it anyway.
was like,
You want to be rich?
like, you know, was it's just, let's just say it was pretty dumb.
Oh, Johnny, it's just here.
Like, it made no sense.
Come take a look.
So, the thing was, they also had classes together too.
Come on now, Micah. At
At least tell like a man.
Hellfire. It's just like old times.
Come on. You turn around and start walking.
You got me.
So,
Just like
I got a math class, right?
Yes.
And Salem. So look, I'm gonna tell you exactly how this happened. Okay? It was first. It was Salem and Bailey on one side, right? And this, and then it was Ava or Lee and Matthew and the rest of the group on her side, right? And then Salem had her original group, like her OG group, that like that, right? So I was like, we were sitting in math class, right? And we had a substitute, thank God. So we weren't doing anything, right? So I sat there, I was like, hey, Salem, what happened? Like, you and Lee used to be tight. What happened? She said, if that bitch wants to try and get with my mans, I'ma fight her ass. I said, what? Bailey sat, she was leaning back in her chair. She was just like, yeah, to be honest, I could see that from a snake little bitch like her. I was like, wait.
Whoa.
I was like, hold on, what? So then, I'm going to my second period. After, like, they're just talking mad shit about her in this class. Like, no joke, no scam. They are just shitting on Lee. Bro, it was worse. Like, let's say it was worse than, like, the Jake Paul and KSI beef on Twitter. Like, it was that bad. So I come to my second period, right? And Lee is coming from PE. So I'm like, oh, thank the good gods, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was sitting there, I was like, hey, Lee. She's like, yeah, what's up? I was like, what happened between you and Salem? She said, she was mad because I said I liked her boyfriend. Funny shit was, her and Lee and Jester had the same PE class. And when they were walking out of that PE class, from what Steven, I don't even think it was Steven, I think it was somebody else. I think it was James or something. But from what James was telling me, it was like they were holding hands. I was like, oh my. So I went into the second period, right? And I was talking to Salem's sister, Lily. And I was like, yo, what even happened? So she basically gave me the full rundown of that. That's how I found out that full story. So the full story was, like, yeah, Lee did say that she liked Jester, but what she said was, I wouldn't want to be with him. I just feel attraction towards him. That's it. Like, I wouldn't want to date him.
Mm-hmm.
And Salem took offense to that.
Why?
Because remember, she was dating that Jester, and so basically she felt some type of way, because basically Jester can't defend themselves verbally, and
right.
It's ridiculous. Like, basically, let's say you walk up to Jester and ask, hey, can I have like $20? Verbally, they will not say no.
Do they have a hard time,
They have a hard time saying no.
hard time saying no?
Yes. So what ended up happening was, like, they got into an argument. It got heated. Sam was like, he wouldn't like you anyway. And Ava then said how the fight broke out entirely was Lee said, well, guess what? It's not really a competition if he likes me as well. What?
Um, uh,
I literally had to look at Lily and said, that's what she said. And I was like, she's like, that's what she said. I was like, but they were best friends, like, not even, like, a day ago. Yep. That's why I don't date guys. That's why, like, literally that was our whole conversation. Like, that's why I don't date guys, because they're too troublesome. I go to third period, right? So, let me tell you who's in this class. Bailey, Jester, and Red.
oh.
Red was on Ava's side. Jester was neutral, and Bailey was on Salem's. I was playing neutral party, because I was just trying to figure out what was going on. Like, I swear to God, I was Kyoko. I was the ultimate detective. It's not a joke. I was getting witnesses, accounts. Like, I swear to God. Oh my Lord. When I tell, bro, you won't believe the argument that broke out in choir, because we also had a sub in choir.
Oh.
Oh my Lord. The argument that broke out in choir. Oh my good God. Like,
Hello, son.
fuck you, Dutch. Anyway.
Mrs. Adler.
Oh my god.
Been
You
quite a
old
while.
bastard. Yeah.
Now, John. Now, what were
Basically,
you saying?
like, Lee
What are you doing
and,
here, Dutch? Same as you, I suppose.
Dutch and I are
like,
teaming up once more. We got money. We got dreams.
like,
Join us, John.
the argument that broke out, first of all, Bailey was like, well, Salem didn't do anything. Like, she was
Let her
just,
Now I can't do that, John.
like, she was, basically, she was saying, like, she didn't do anything. She was just defending her boyfriend. And then, Kate, like, Red proceeded to say, well, guess what? Ava was just saying, like, the honest truth. You know how brutally honest Ava is. She was like, and so they were going back and forth, like Jester was just sitting there, discombobulated all to hell, cause he didn't know what to do. Like, he was just sitting there, like, trying to figure out what to do, what to say, cause he felt like he was the main problem. He felt like he was the issue.
Yeah.
And then, what ended up happening was, like, he was just trying to, he started crying, eventually, like, he started crying. And so, like, like, I don't understand. It was, whew.
That sounds so messy.
Oh, it gets worse. This
Yeah.
went on for 2 weeks.
Oh, jeez.
So the problem was, Bailey like realized like Sam was just being like childish, right? It was like being childish. So guess what she does?
Mm.
She tells me to make it interesting. I was like, how the hell am I supposed to make it interesting? She was like this. Let's both make it interesting. You pick like we be neutral. You pick a like you talk to Ava more because you have more of an attachment to her, and I talk to Salem because I have more of attachment to her, and we both talk to each other, tell them what they said about each other, and then go back to the people that we were assigned the first time and tell them what they said to make it messier. Bro, the shit that they said about each other, oh my god. Bro, look, it's so vile, I can't even say it here on YouTube.
Oh.
It's so bad.
Oh, jeez.
It's so bad. It's so bad. So, that's week 1. Week 2 comes along. I get off the bus. I'm greeted by Bailey, right?
Mm.
And she looks panicked all the fuck and back. I was like, what happened? She's like, come with me, come with me, come with me. I go out into the, I go to the gym hallway, right? And I see everyone in our group just sitting there like, no. I go into the gym, right? Salem sitting on the bench crying. I was like, where's Ava? Where's Ava? Where's Lee? I looked at Billy. I was like, hey, wait, short stack. Where's Lee? Where's Lee? And they're like, we don't know. We have not found her. I didn't even know what happened.
Oh.
So I'm sitting here over here trying to figure out what happened. I'm getting so many different stories about what happened. I'm discombobulated. So, let me tell you what happened, okay? Jester found out about what Salem has been saying about Lee. Didn't like that. And so Jester dumped Salem in front of her group and mine.
Oof.
And then left with Lee. But we didn't know where Lee was. And basically, Salem wasn't sitting there crying. She was sitting there laughing. And I had a feeling Salem was gonna get up and blow a fuse. So, what happened, you may be asking? We never found Lee that day. I saw her one time. And that was during lunch. Because we sat at the same table. Salem started sitting with her original group. Belly still sat at the table she does. And Elizabeth then came over to our table because one of our people left. They weren't there that day. And we're sitting there. And Lee looks very alert. That's when the full-on fight and argument broke out. They went out on the field, right? never brought herself and 5 other people. I was one of them. Salem brought herself and 5 other people. The people on Ava's side was, like, first of all, it was me, Nathan, Matthew, James, and, of course, Jester. But Jester wasn't a part of that side, so Red was there. And on the other side, it was Salem, Erica, Anasia, Bailey, and somebody else. I forgot who it was. Anyway, I think it was Jesse. Anyway, Salem and Lee start talking. Calmly talking at first. Then Anasia wanted to put shit in Salem's ear, so that's when I stepped forward. I was like, hey, don't put shit in her ear. She doesn't need to be listening to that. So then Anasia told me to shut up, so I started arguing with her. Lee was telling Anasia to shut her ass up because she's not in this shit any fucking ways. So I don't know why she's even here. So basically Lee was defending me. Salem started going off. Erica was going off.
Oh my.
Jester was pissed. And I didn't know what was happening. Everything was just going to hell. And back. Apparently, there was a fight after school that I wasn't there for.
Who again?
Lee and Salem.
Oh.
They fought after school. After assault. No one really won because they both got pulled away from each other before anyone could finish each other. But, I went home. And Nathan, I saw Nathan later that day. Matthew called me, and he was like, yo, I don't know if we can keep doing this. So I was like, what do you mean, buddy? He was like, how long are we gonna have to sit here and listen to these two fight and argue all the time? Like, how? We just have to, like, we have to sit here and listen to them argue 24/7. Like, my controller died. Anyway. I got home. Matthew was telling me how he was tired of it. He didn't know what to do. He felt like he can't keep doing this because, let's say one day Salem decides to jump Lee and we're there, we're gonna have to jump in and, like, stop it somehow. And I said, yeah, I get it. You know, I understand it, right? And so I was like, okay, I'll convince Ava and Salem to both stop it, to stop the beef. Not even after I hung up on Matthew, Ava calls me. Or Lee calls me. And she's crying, telling me she can't do this anymore. She doesn't know why she's fighting in the first place. Like, all she said was, like, she just has an attraction towards Jester, and that was it. She didn't want to date Jester, but now she was dating Jester, and it was like, she feels like she fucked up. So, I told her either you somehow settle the beef with Salem and get her to stop being mad at you, or you just keep fighting this for some reason. And I know since we wanted to stop fighting too. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, me, Matthew, Nathan, James, we were all talking, and what if you get jumped? We're gonna have to jump in. We can't really do much. We can't, like, I'm the only one that could really do anything. They can't. So, what do you want them to do? And so, like, you know, I was telling her, like, we're tired of fighting. Either you fix this, or we can't help you if anything like serious happens. A few days later, nothing happens. They're not talking shit about each other. Nothing. Like, they're not hurting each other. They're not talking shit about each other. Nothing. But Friday comes around. It's raining. We're outside. And I'm walking around with Bailey. Matthew, Nathan, James. We're chilling. And then, you know, Ava was like behind us. We're sitting on, like, Ava was sitting on the grass, we were sitting by her, and she was like, I never realized how lonely it is without Salem. Right? And as she says that, here comes Salem barreling towards her! Just tackles the hell. Just tackles her. She's like, I thought you were still mad at me. She's like, well, not after what Bailey told me. Apparently Bailey stopped the beef herself. So, they were just very angry over a dude. So, that's the story I got. I haven't really no other stories except the one with. I have a story that happened with Desiree, but no. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to, actually, I have an idea. Give me a category
A category? Like,
for a
for what?
story.
For a story?
So come up with a random thing that you think I might have a story for.
Dutch. Dutch, come on
Just
now.
anything?
Yep.
You shot at me,
Talk about
son.
school all the time.
You started. You betrayed.
Was there any stories? Are there any
Say the
stories that you
same
have
as you.
that, like,
I was trying
or
to do my
anything that
best.
happened, like,
You-
outside of school? In a public place, like
Like what? Like,
a store or a mall or something?
ooh. Okay. This is not my story. My idea. This is not my story. This is what my boy told me. So Monty was hanging out with Cream, this guy named Cream, and a few of his boys. You know, Daytwan, Javion, all of them, right? And Zion. They went to the store, right? They just went to they were playing basketball and went to the store, right? They come out the store, and this dude was like looking at Cream weird. And apparently Cream had beef with this guy.
For yourself.
Oh boy.
I think differently.
Join us. Join us, John.
Let her go. She ain't well.
I don't want to kill you, John.
Arthur saved my life. More than once.
Arthur's been dead a long time.
So
This is a new century.
Dutch. Dutch. We all did our best.
So
Ain't
basically
our fault.
what ended up happening
Things
was
turned out the way
they
they
went
did.
back to Oakland. Cream ended up fighting this dude, and then the cops were called.
Dutch. Killing me. Won't solve
Wow.
nothing.
Put down your gun, Marston.
What?
Say something, Dutch. Say
They were
something.
called, why?
Because the fight was so
I ain't
brutal. Like,
got too
Creep
much to
grabbed the
say.
dude by his head and was like beating him into the concrete. Like, it was bad. Oh, I'm at the part where I get to shoot Micah.
Shot me.
He deserves it.
You shot me pretty good.
How did you not die from that shot in the face? I shot you in the face. I have that on recording too.
He's alive?
He was trying to walk away.
Thank you.
So,
You okay?
Fine.
You're crazy.
I hope so. Help me up.
Let's go get Charles.
Here's money. Lots of money. In the cabin. It's Blackwater.
I'll go see.
Hurry up. I got a wedding I want to go to.
Jack, Uncle, come out here!
so
It's over. over, Abigail. It's
So,
all over.
like, it was all, you know.
Sounds crazy.
Yeah, they called the cops. Monty, man, took off. Like, he said, I'm a runner, I'm a drag star. You know. What he do?
Yeah.
And so, the thing that ended up happening, though, seems kind of like, you know, boy. What ended up happening, right, was, this guy, this guy was never seen again. My dad even started to fight. He was never seen again.
When Brother Santo said one more run be enough. Gonna be enough.
But the thing about it was,
Silver-toed boots and kerosene. Come and lay by my side.
when I saw, it was like, oh my god.
I love you.
Like when I found out entirely.
All right, John Marston.
Yeah.
Since you bought this millstone around our necks, we better try and keep this place going.
I paid our debts with that money.
So
I don't want to talk about that money. And no more of that.
It's over.
trying to
Abigail.
remember like when exactly happened.
I'm
Because
sure.
all I know is that what exactly happened.
Then get to work on this ranch you own, and raising your boy.
Like,
Yes, ma'am.
Are you being sarcastic, John Marston?
Me?
like it was.
Never.
Good.
Anyway, I thought you liked this place.
No, John, I don't like it. I
Like-
love it. It's home.
Like it was just.
Darling?
It was all like. I don't know.
Come on, lady.
All I know is that Green was put in Raymond Hall for a little bit, like 2 months, I think. And the guy was never found. Like he threw Cream down apparently, and like blinded him.
Jackie boy?
It's about nights.
Nice. Freeman, old England. That's ridiculous.
What do you mean?
The English aren't brave, Jackie. Now, I once beat up 6 Englishmen in a bar in Canada and knocked them all out.
Really?
Oh,
Why?
oh, their accents just gets on a fella's nerves, you know. I'll tell you something strange that isn't in that book of yours. Do you know the English had talking horses?
You're kidding me.
I never lie, Jackie boy. I met them talking horses in Canada. Brian was his name. There's just one problem, though.
What?
Yeah. Horses is boring as hell. Worse than Englishmen. It's true.
Shut up.
If you're hungry, there's food.
But yeah, it was a lot.
How's your back?
Giving me terrible pain. I'm lucky I wasn't smoked through.
Yeah, you'll recover. And real quick, I bet.
Like, I don't even
I'll see you around.
I'll let you get on with it, John.
know how to explain certain like things as well. Like when he came back, he was very pissed and wanted to find that dude. Like, oh my god, it was.
Abigail?
John, get some warmer clothes on.
He was that mad. He was that mad about it. Like, oh my god. Like, was not, like, he was not happy. He wanted to find that dude and beat his ass, bro. Like, oh my, I don't know why, I think it was cause, like, it was just like, yo, what the fuck, cause the dude that I had no idea who it was, he started the fight, and he was just like, huh, he was like, huh, fuck you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, no cap, that's actually what happened. It was kind of just like, why did this happen? Like, it was just like, what the fuck? Because we were, first of all, we were confused. Because we didn't know who this dude was. Like, why are you like this? So, like, we found, like, Cream found the dude eventually. Put him in the hospital for a little bit. And then just lived his life, I guess. Like, he literally beat this dude senseless and then said, huh, I'm a, you know, I'm a just have a normal life because I can. Like, it's not even a joke either. He actually, like, literally was like, haha, I'm gonna beat this dude and have a normal life.
Was that the case?
Yeah, I guess that was the case. I have no idea. He was just very aggressive. From
So
those.
when was the last time you talked to him?
Cream? About a year ago. Last time I talked to him was my freshman year when I had the situation with James at TCC.
Dang.
When I was dating, quote unquote dating, you know, what's his face?
Come and get it, you starving animals.
And let's just say this, like, Cream wanted to jump him for me. So,
hey, sweetheart. Uncle?
John, you might want to get some warmer clothes.
Hello, old man.
so, yeah. It was a bit like, you know, I'm
Slow it. All right, girl.
I'm trying to figure out where the
You want to eat, Tommy?
believe this?
I'm starting to.
Hello, Miss Abigail.
All ours, Abigail.
Yep. All right.
Old man,
Howdy.
this all to your liking then?
The ranch? No, of course not. It's a dump.
I don't know if I'm liking you being this close.
I'll keep working then, if only to please you.
Well, I'm sure I'm needed somewhere.
Yep. I can't really think of any other stories.
Hope you like it.
I can't think of another
Can't complain
category.
about this food.
Things doing good?
How do?
Hey, son.
What places exist? Do you have any things happen at
Have a good
restaurants?
night. Jack, my boy.
I eat too much of this, I might get fat.
I'm good, son. Never better.
Okay, sir.
You make this place run, don't you?
You think?
Where would we be without you?
Uh-huh.
I don't know why I can just talk to them whenever I feel like it. I don't know. Like,
But
just talking to family is just like weird all on its own.
oh, yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Okay, Missy. Oh, partner.
Hello.
Beautiful animal.
If you read this. If I rewrite this.
Buddy,
Back to it.
No
then.
time for
that's
this.
enough now.
Out of my face. Go on.
Don't get so head up.
Anyway, that's it for this gameplay. It's been almost
Oh
over
Jesus,
an hour.
you're still recording. You scared me.
Why does me speaking always scary? Anyway, it's been almost over an hour. It says 55 minutes.
That was fast.
I guess, I don't know. You was tracking quarantine. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Legion Blight is out of here.